The final DAW that I use quite a bit, and I use it strictly for linear recording. I don't even want to edit on it. I just want to track it and then give it a little spice and then bounce it out, is Multitrack and Studio Track. It's got big knobs you can work with. Your fingers work on it. It has some effects in there. I don't even look at the WAV file, so just be able to plug it in through my interface, pull up a few tracks, start recording, and then I can look at it more like a console. Same with the Multitrack one. I'm particularly excited about these two apps because I can turn on anybody that I'm working with. And most of the people I work with haven't quite got to this world yet. In this world, I find that it's still viewed, the iPad, as like a toy, not necessarily a valid tool to be able to make music with. It's definitely on its way. And more people are using it as controllers and things to maybe work with Logic or Pro Tools or Ableton with, versus actually recording on the pad. And with the new Air 2, it's definitely arrived at a place where you can track for a decent amount of time. So the sex appeal for me on this was the simplicity and the easy way to teach the artists that I work with how to record themselves and just get the ideas out, because sometimes in the middle of a project when we're working together or producing, they'll wake up at 2 a.m. and give me a text, I have this idea but I can't get it out, so I have to talk it out, versus I can just loan them a pad or get it on their phone for them and teach them how to do it. They can just wake up, press record, get the idea down, and they're good to go. And a lot of times those stuff that they do, I'll end up keeping maybe a little segment of it or a loop or something like that to be able to work with. So it's been a powerful tool to capture ideas and capture maybe like a magical moment or a passion of that 1 second, and then they can relay it to me and we can try and capture it again in a bigger studio sense. Both of these apps are fairly cheap. I believe Multitrack was free when I first got it. I'm not even sure anymore. But Multitrack is probably the most basic one out there. So you can plug in your interfaces, even with audio bus or inter-app compatibility, and you're off and running.
So we've allocated ourselves $50 to purchase instruments. Could be one thing.
Up there. So basically you pull up audio bus, you go into whatever app you want. I've got a bunch in here. It can be a drum machine, it can be a synth, it can be some art noise.